Hi everyone, as you can see, I'm holding the Sidurim at the moment. We can learn today within regards to prayer, within regards to tefillah, all in today's stuff in page 25, that's Chafei, of Masechet Bava Batra, friends. Over here, I've got the Sidurim ready. I haven't actually done Mincha yet at the time of recording, so that's something I have very much got to do. But the B'Etet is maybe we can learn all about tefillah, how we conduct ourselves in tefillah, and fantastic tidbit notes from the Or Sameach actual website I've adapted this from, especially from Rabbi Moshe Newman. So it's actually quoted, he does, in the Daf today, here in page 25, that Rabbi Yitzchak said, this is a phrase inside the Gemara, one who wants to have wisdom should turn to the south, and if he wants wealth, he should turn to the north. So what is this statement in the Gemara in today's page referring to over here, friends? And also, so it's stated, in addition to this statement, especially on this page, the Gemara also teaches a siman. A siman means a sign in English, or a memory device, he calls it, in order not to mix up which direction is advised for wisdom, chachma, and which direction for wealth, for someone to get abundance of health. Okay, so we know that there were different kelim inside the Mishkan or the Bet HaMikdash, respectively. One of the things is called a table. What is a table, friends, in Hebrew? It is a shulchan. They say that this shulchan itself is a source of material sustenance and wealth, naturally. Where was this situated in the Mishkan, respectively, the tabernacle? It was in the northern side of the Mishkan, or the Bet HaMikdash, respectively. Whereas the menorah, what is menorah? The menorah itself symbolizes wisdom as opposed to wealth, the wisdom of the Torah, and that was situated in the south. So, we've got something situated in the north, that's the shulchan, and the menorah on the south, respectively. And so, Rabbi Yitzchak's statement, which we file in ourselves, offers a choice between praying in a manner, either which potentially is great for when it comes to wisdom, or great for wealth over here, because we know these two different sides have two different areas inside the temple, respectively, but not for both simultaneously. You can't actually get both together. You can't be totally one way, totally the other. However, another great rabbi enters in, someone of the name Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi, and he teaches otherwise. He states that one should always face the south, and in this way will be better positioned not only for wisdom, but also for wealth. In this case, that's his intake. Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi claims that when one has a wisdom of the Torah, he also has great wealth, because there's a pasuk, I believe, in the book of Mishlei, respectively, in chapter number 3, verse 16. I'll quote the pasuk in English. Long life is on the Torah's right, while wealth and honor are on its left. That's what's quoted there. So this obviously sounds very nice and everything else. This opinion not necessarily is considered in the Shulchan Aruch, respectively, and it's not necessarily the custom per se over here. Rashi, now enter Rashi over here, another opinion. He explains that the directional words of advice inside the Gemara itself refers to turning one's head, not body, over here. So there's a difference between turning the head and the entire body, south or north, when praying. And when we say praying, we're referring to praying, it refers to the standing prayer over here, that we also call the Amidah, the Shmona Esrei, respectively, which we do 3 times on a regular day, usually on Shacharit, Mincha, and Arvit, respectively. Obviously, it's different on Shabbat and on Yom Kippur and other days, respectively. Turning only one's head south or north is consistent with the Gemara elsewhere, like we learn in Masechet Brachot, page number 30 of their Lamed, respectively, which teaches that the main direction for the tefillah, for the prayer, respectively, is towards always the land of Jerusalem, land of Israel, respectively, and directly one should have intention, and that it's towards where the Bet HaMikdash actually stands. In fact, King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech, actually, when he dedicated, it was a site where it was taught this was by King Solomon as he dedicated the first temple, as we learned very much in the first book of Kings in chapter number 8. So Rashi, sorry about that, the connection just went. So therefore, according to Rashi, one would position his body towards the east, towards the land of Israel, and angle his head to the south or north, depending upon his objective. Then enters another commentator, the Ramah, Rav Moshe Israel, is a great rabbi. He seems to prefer to explain the Gemara as speaking about the position of one's entire body as a collective, for wisdom or wealth, and not only the head. In Orach Chaim, he quotes, in the Shulchan Aruch, in 94.2, the Rama actually states, and one who wants to fulfill the words of our sages, the rabbis, to turn to the south for wisdom and to the north for wealth should do so. However, he should turn his face towards the east. And the Mishnah Berurah in 94, 2 and 12 says, writes that this implies that one should stand with his body towards the south or north and angle only his head towards the east. So I think in Ashkenazic countries, Rabbi Moshe Newman actually pinpoints inside his notes over here, in Eastern Europe, that require prayers towards the east in order to be praying in the direction of the land of Israel. The Mishnah Berurah points out that Rashi explains the Gemara differently, that one's body should face the land of Israel, and that only the head should be angled to the side, south for wisdom, or north for wealth. He concludes that it's correct to pray according to Rashi's explanation, and that this is the widespread minhag over here, to position our bodies towards the land of Israel in the east when we are west of Israel, and angle our head sideways to the south or north if so desired, in a prayer for increased wisdom and wealth. So very, very interesting. Absolute excellent side notes Robert Moshe Newman and Robert Mendel Weinbach give on the Also Meach website within regards to the daily Daf Yomi, also which I very much recommend everyone to look at the excellent Gemara notes in ohr.edu. I'd like to dedicate this to Lulu Nishmat Abihu Ben Esther, and wishing you all a fantastic day. Don't forget to watch over all the previous tidbits. We've done 24 in Masechet Bava Batra, respectively. Pray, pray, pray. That's what we do. The gates of Tefillah is always open, and Hashem wants to listen to it. This is just some guidelines to how we can change our fortunes in different ways for the better. So wishing you all a great day.